Hello everybody and welcome back to a new Kerbal Space Program Kentauri Dreams video. In today's video I'm going to be, as you of course saw in the title and thumbnail, going to Eve. We're not going to be landing on Eve because I don't really think that's necessary. However, we're going to be performing a bunch of very important orbital science, and we will actually probably be landing on Gilly. Because, you know, even with a nuclear engine and like a transfer craft, we don't even need a lander for Gilly. You can just land the whole thing. Of course, the focus of this mission was science. As much science as I can possibly get. But you know what? It did turn out well, and I just named it Eve's Scanner. I finished the payload fairing, and I created some new Kerbals. I can't remember the names right now, but yeah, and here we are building the Titan launch vehicle. So, without further ado, time to get on to the launch. Yep, let's go. And we fly off the pad with this one, just like we seem to always do. And we get ready, the backstage fires, and we get ready to circularize our orbit. Deploy the payload fairing, and we start the solar panels. It was very flimsy. I forgot auto strut, which was annoying. But here maneuvering, I got incredibly lucky and got a perfect mun encounter, which slinged me right into the correct solar orbit for a good Eve intersect. And after a very small maneuver, well, you know, small for the amount of delta V I have, we were there. I got some nice shots from flying over the mun, nice little shot from the window of my craft, and I was just here messing about with a new mod I installed, Science Here and Now, which basically allows you to run all of your experiments really quickly without needing to find each experiment. Which, bro, trust me, is completely clutch. And yes, we just fly over, get ready to execute our second course correction maneuver, this time only using RCS. In fact, it took ages, as you can see probably right here. We get a course corrected, and we make our first initial circularization maneuver. And yes, we finally approach the big purple boy. Get some nice thumbnail shots, probably, I don't know, at the time of recording this. And yes, we orbit Eve, and we do some of our experiments. Go crossing over some biomes, we even do a little EVA right there. Get the crew back into the craft. Lovely little science bay that I included. And yes, here we are. And now to cross over to live commentary for some extra stuff. Thank you for passing over to live EAX, commentary EAX, I guess. But, well, what we have just done is get quite a lot of data. We've currently got 32 stored experiments. And this is all thanks to a lovely mod I installed between these two episodes called Science, called X Science. And, yeah, it's pretty good. And, well, something I'm going to be doing now is something even crazier. See, I got a lot of experiments here that from orbit you cannot run. One such experiment is the gas spectrographer. Well, sorry, I think it might actually not be. I think it might be a different one. But there are some experiments that need to be run in an atmosphere. Oh, that's odd. Why is he grabbing stuff that's from a Why is he grabbing stuff from an atmosphere? Why is he why is it, we're not in an atmosphere? Why is this happening? Well, that's because, my friends, in not very long, we shall be dipping into Eve's atmosphere. And yeah, using Eve's atmosphere, we're definitely not going to be going very far into Eve's atmosphere, but you know, just to skim it, we will be just skimming the atmosphere to do these experiments, which I find pretty cool. And yes, so that's my point. Wow, yeah, it has been really quite the mission here. As you can see, I've got our radiators all heated up because of generally being quite close to the sun. And yes, now I'm going to cut my voice for a little while as you just enjoy the swoop down into Eve's atmosphere. Well, I think I can speak now, because it is very soon time for our atmospheric skim. I'm going to be keeping on the prograde vector so we lose minimal velocity, because personally I don't want to be hanging around in this atmosphere very long, because the Eve atmosphere is deadly to spacecraft. So I'm not even sure if these solar panels that I have are gonna survive this. I really hope so, but I'm not getting my hopes up too high. But you know, and yep, here we are yep, there we are. We're flying over. And we have analysed the atmospheric pressure. We've analysed the temperature. We will analyse the pressure. And look at that! Already we are flying into the peaks. Hold on. Wait. Whoa. Yeah, and suddenly, yeah, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. You could really see that. Yeah, our solar panels are completely gone. Oh my god. Times like these, I'm very, very glad I have I'm very, very glad I have generators. And we've also observed the mystery goo. And we will collect our newly found data. And yes, look at that. We have done it. Our Kerbals are safe again. We're out of the atmosphere. Our solar panels, of course, as I said, are completely destroyed. But Then again, our trajectory really also hasn't changed that much. So I'm now going to point retrograde, actually, using our maneuvering, or using our RCS. Going to point retrograde and make sure that we've got everything ready. Because I do want to slightly refine my trajectory. In fact, I think I can probably burn a bit normal, so I'm going to be correcting my trajectory now, and whilst I do so, I will be talking. Ladies and gentlemen, after all of that, we are finally getting ready for Kerbin re-entry. We're not going at any particularly high speed, just slightly above standard orbital velocity. But in any case, yeah, we are flying down into Kerbin's atmosphere fairly quickly. I just really hope nothing bad happens as we get lower into the atmosphere. I just hope we can slow down a nice bit whilst we're out of the atmosphere. Yeah, so we're just slowly going down, and yeah, it's getting pretty toasty. I think probably some of my experiments are gone. Oh. I just really hope none of my modules overheat, because that wouldn't be good. But we are slowing down finally, and I managed to re-enter like over the North Pole, which is quite the cool spot to re-enter over. Yeah, but our G-forces are climbing, and our Kerbals are getting more and more scared, even though I'm getting less and less scared. Because it's less and less of a problem as we get further down our speed. But yes, I want to see the view from inside the cupola. Yeah, wow. This is the view from our command module. It is quite the view. But, well, as we descend through the atmosphere, I'm going to need to turn on the lights, because neither I nor I don't think anybody else here can see much. But I'm actually going to go here and I'm going to turn up my vacuum ambient light levels so I can see basically everything that's happening. Just so, you know, we all can see it. These are our night vision goggles, let's say. Night vision view. And we're landing actually is somewhere quite nice. I really like this location, wherever it must be. Fairly close to the North Pole, but not like on the North Pole. But just in time, because we have deployed our parachutes and we are going down to we're going down with all of our data. We've got so much science. It is now time to recover the vessel. And I will be seeing you in the next episode of Kentauri Dreams. Goodbye.